every time I start one of these new games, especially this year, I think about how I keep telling you guys that I'm not going to play as many games. I'm going to try to slow down and take my time, and it's just something that apparently I'm not able to do. I just love doing this. I love making these videos for you guys, and I am so happy and thankful that you like watching them. So I just want to take a second before we start this to say thanks a lot, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get in to For Honor, guys.
There were no signs. It came without warning. Doom came to us all. The desperate few struggled to survive. Perhaps we had a chance for peace. But desperation and trust are seldom allies. So began a millennium of conflict. A 1,000 years of war. The greatest warriors the world has ever known. The reason they fight, lost to the ages. And yet, here they still stand, searching for a sign of peace. I will show them. I am Apollyon. I bring war.
For Honor. All right, so guys, Zero here. Welcome to For Honor. I was kind of wondering how they're going to bring this game together. Knights, Vikings, and Samurai all fighting together, apparently, against maybe a common enemy there. So this game has been out in the beta for a while. There's been a lot of multiplayer beta for it. I've dabbled in it slightly. Didn't really think that I would end up showcasing this game because I don't do a lot of multiplayer on this channel, but I found out there was going to be a campaign, and that is my bread and butter, man. That is what I'm all about. So the campaign is in, and we are going to break into it. Now, I think each class of a warrior has their own section of the campaign. If I was to fight for anybody, it would probably be the samurai. Though I believe the knights are the first. But let's go ahead and jump into the samurai, just see what happens. So if I was to fight, it says it doesn't matter. It's probably more for multiplayer. You get to pick a background. Choose a symbol. Okay, so a lot of symbols. These look like more Viking-ish style symbols, more knight symbols. Here we go. This is probably more samurai-ish symbols. That face is pretty scary. It's a pretty intense face. Let's go ahead and pick the face. Don't really know what this is for. Choose a symbol. All these different symbols. Background, color. Oh, we can change the color. So we did that. Oh, we got the one symbol. And then we can pick its color. I don't really know what this is for, if it actually does anything, but we'll try it out. Transform. Okay, actually. Oh, move it around. Okay, what I'll do is maybe... Oh, I was going to say scale it a little bit larger. Yeah, that looks better. Alright, and then we can flip it. I don't need to re-flip it. Let's do it, but let's put it like down here and leave a little up at the top. I don't know why we would need to bring any more. Outline. There we go. Should probably center it, actually, because I'd like to put something like this for the outline. So let's transform it. Scale it down slightly. Get it right there. Kind of centered. I guess it makes more sense to center it. So there we go. I really don't know what that does. But we'll back it up and we will confirm it. Alright, so now we're going to get into the battle. So maybe I think there's a tutorial or something beforehand. If that's the case, we will get into that. I don't really know what to expect. The combat in this game is interesting. It's not turn-based, but it is definitely very strategic. And I believe there is also a hardcore kind of mode where you don't get the icons for stuff. Okay, yeah, this is the tutorial section, and this was in the multiplayer beta. So I guess for this first video, we'll kind of go over the tutorial and show you guys just about the combat and stuff. It'll kind of tell you if this game is for you. So, and we picked the samurai, so that's what we get to use. In the beta, I played as the knight, so when you guys start off, whatever you want, if you're a Viking guy, pick him, and you'll get to use him in the tutorial. Alright, so guard mode. L2 will lock onto the target in guard mode. So we'll hold to continue. So there we go, L2. And that kind of, it's like locking onto any particular opponent, right? So switch, you release, your closest one is going to be the one you lock into. So there we go. And then we can determine the direction of your blocks and attacks. We'll hold L2 and use the R, as you can see there, to switch. So right now we are in the right hand stance, but we can switch, right? And then back into the right, back into the left. We can also go into the overhead. Bring that down, back into the overhead. And that is how we're going to block and attack. So we'll see that in the next here. Alright, circle out of guard mode. Oh, here we go, baby. Our first dude. Alright, to block, match the direction of the attack with the R. So he's going to come up and get ready to attack us. So we got to watch, see his indicator? That's going to be his direction of attack. And we have to be prepared with our right stick at the right time to block him. And this is where the action in this game is going to get pretty intense. Because in the heat of the battle, you definitely have to pay attention. And if you want to play in hardcore mode without those symbols to tell you where they're attacking, you're going to have to read their stances and read their movements. I think that's going to really be the maker and breaker for people that are really good at this game and and enjoy watching it. Block the enemy attacks. It can come from any direction. Alright, and so each person is going to be the same. Whether you're a Viking, knight, or samurai, it's all going to be the same in that aspect. So, alright, so attack, where the enemy is not guarding. So R1 for a light attack, R2 for a heavy attack. We can hold on to L2 to stay locked on, and then he is in the high position. So we're going to go for a right attack. Alright, see, then we'll move to the left position and go for a light attack. We'll go back to the right position and do a... oh, we got to defeat him with light attacks. So as a samurai, you can see we can combo those light attacks together. Alright, now this guy coming out we're going to take down with the heavy attacks. So same style, we locked onto him. You can see he's the only guy around. So he's blocking to the right, so we're going to go ahead and attack to the left with those heavies. Oh, see, he was not prepared. It's 3 in a row. Alright, one more. We'll, since he's now to the left, we're going to come into the right. Very strong, very powerful. Alright, that guy was coming out for another little training, but I guess we didn't need to do it. I was confident enough, so... press L3 to sprint, and we're going to head over to capture point A. Now, kill all the enemies in a capture zone and keep an enemy free for a few seconds to control it. So very, very simple control point style, but he's going to come in and start attacking us. But we are going to... come in. Alright, get ready for the block. But we killed him before he had the opportunity. Alright, capturing, and it has been taken. So let's go to point B. That was very easy. It was really quick. I hope you guys understood what was going on there. I took a couple of hits, but because it's the tutorial, it didn't really show. Alright, so God, I'm really having trouble here. The soldiers cannot be locked on. Release L2 and then R1 and R2 to kill them. So just normal grunt soldiers you can't lock onto, and that's going to really help you out when you have a bigger enemy to fight or someone that's more important. You can lock onto them. These guys you can't lock onto. So I guess first thing is this dodge roll. While we're doing the sprint, we can press X to do a dodge roll. I don't really know what the deal is as far as like armor and faster rolls and lighter rolls and how that works, so we'll figure that as we go on. But kill the enemies to help your soldiers push the front. Alright, this is where it's just going to be super fun. Going through these groups. Almost Dynasty Warrior style, but way more realistic. Oh, and the samurai is just... dude, he's slicing and dicing so many at one time. Oh, it's so messed up. Oh, in. He's just a brutal warrior. Alright, we're going to push up into here. Alright, so we got the point. I just like killing these guys. They're gonna keep coming. Alright, this is pretty nasty. Alright, let's go ahead. We need to reach Zone C. I'm gonna let my my group of warriors fight them and not worry about it. Alright, Zone C, up here. Ooh, alright. Dodging. Time your dodge to avoid attacks. That was a good dodge. Nice dodge. Alright, that was a 3. Alright, hold this and start the next part of the tutorial. Alright, new mission objective. Alright, break your opponent's guard with a chain light attack. So square and then R1. So we break the guard and a quick stab. Break the guard, quick stab. That's the chain attack. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next here. Automatically kills him, brings up a new warrior. Alright, break your opponent's guard and chain with guard break to throw your opponent. You can also input a direction. So in this case, it looks like it's we lock on, we'll break it, and then we'll throw him. Now let's see if we can do it in a direction. Oh, nice. So throw him off guard. Very cool. Alright, so we're going to capture this point. And the practice has been completed. Alright, congratulations. You received 2,000. Return to the main menu. Practice complete. So that is the very basic of tutorials. It gives you a good idea of the fighting stances and the combat in this game. It's simple yet technical, and I think it's going to lead into some really interesting battles. So I'm excited to get into the story mode, guys. What I'm going to do, though, is make this the first part of the series. I hope you enjoyed just kind of getting into For Honor and understanding the fighting mechanics. When we come back, we're going to start the story mode and make our way through it. So thanks again for being here. Thanks again for watching. Guys, hit that like if you enjoyed it. But once again, just thank you for everything you guys do. And I'll see you on the next episode of For Honor. This is Zero. And I'm out.